trying to create a character and unearth in the theater world. So walking into a television and film world, it the process is the same, but it becomes easier because I can kind of rest on the fact that I know.
Hi, Anthony.
Hi, Jana. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to talk to you and to talk about this series that I really love it, and I cannot wait to watch the last episode.
This year.
Right? Yes. So let's talk a little bit about your character, Ramon, and how did you approach your character? Because you did a really good job.
Thank you. I Ramon, they send you scripts and you kind of just make things happen as they happen. Truth be told is really wonderful about not letting you know too much information. So I kind of made some choices along the way and allowed things to unfold as they did. But a lot of my character is based around Kte Hudson's character, Micah. So it was a lot about learning who her person was and how she was going to operate it in the world that she is in, and allowing myself to like fall into the crack of what was left. But Ramon is a wild character to play. He deals with a lot of stuff, and it was an emotionally explorative and wild experience. Yeah.
Yeah. And like work with Kte Hudson, how was like this experience?
Oh, it was so great. Kate had just finished doing something where she was singing. I don't know what she was doing, but I'm a Broadway performer and she loves Broadway and theater. So we would be singing between scenes, and like we would have a whole scene where we were screaming at each other and then suddenly we'd be singing Ain't No Mountain High Enough. It was a lot of fun, and she is such a wonderful actress to be working with. And yeah, it was a beautiful experience.
Yeah, I know you mentioned Broadway. That was my next question. How much did you brought like how much having that Broadway experience help you to build this character and to be in this series?
Sure. Doing theater and doing Broadway, it's a different version of approaching the craft of acting. So I had a lot of experience trying to create a character and unearth in the theater world. So walking into a television and film world, it the process is the same, but it becomes easier because I can kind of rest on the fact that I know the basics of what I do. And yeah, theater and TV are just a completely different beasts. Theater, you're at the theater 8 shows a week, 6 days a week. TV, it's sporadic and you're there for 12-hour days. And, I do the same scene 10 times on TV and then I never touch it again. Theater, I'm doing the same thing every night for weeks on end. But theater is a really great training ground for how to approach any sort of acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what did you learn about yourself
Ooh.
on doing this?
Oh gosh. I've learned that Ramon's ability to kind of say, I don't care, is something I've been attaching to myself. Ramon is really good about not caring and kind of cussing someone out and keep walking. I pretend I'm like that, but I'm not like that. So I've started to get a little bit more of that in me. And yeah, that's kind of my favorite part of what I've taken from Ramon.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think every project you learn something new about you, about the
Yeah.
character. And I think that part is great for you as you actors, like you do this really good job, like in figure it out. I love that.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. And also like I know we cannot say too much because I don't want to spoil to anyone, but what we can expect of this last episode?
I don't know. Truth be told, is really wonderful about they don't give you scripts until it's time for you to see them. So I never saw the script. I don't know what's going to happen. I've only talked to one person in the show that has told me something, but I'm not going to tell you that. All I can say is whatever happens on Friday is going to be really exciting, and I'm really excited to watch.
Yeah. And aside from Truth Be Told, what else you have on deck for you next?
I've done some indie films over the past year, and yeah, things will slowly roll out. It's I'm an actor, so it's all over the place all the time.
Yeah, and being like a Latino, no,
Yeah,
representing us, all
yeah.
that. How important to you to be like in a project that had all this embrace all diversity?
Yeah, that was a really beautiful thing about being part of the show. There's so many different types of people. Even watching the show, the people I didn't even meet, that I was like, wow, they're really trying to represent as many different types of humans as possible. Um, yeah, I want as much Latin representation as possible. I want as much LGBTQ representation as possible. The fact that I was a gay Latin man playing a gay Latin man, that's actually sort of a rarity. So for truth be told, and Apple TV Plus to have given me the opportunity to do that and to create a role like this was pretty amazing. And I hope that there's more of that in this world. I want to see a lot more of me on TV. Not just me, but people like me.
No, yeah, I think it's very important. So,
Yeah.
Anthony, I just want to thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to talk to you, and you're very talented and keep going. And I love that you're part of this Apple TV Plus family now, because I think
Yeah.
it's great. Yes, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. Adiós.
Bye. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.